I should not have looked at the overlay. Oof. All right. Hey y'all, so it is Thursday, which means that it's time for Deviant Futures. That's gonna kill me for for the entire time I see that. So I'm just gonna put it away early. Let's first go around the table and introduce our players. Uh yeah, I'm totally gonna do it because I can't. Eddie.
Hi, my name is Eddie Elfman. I'm an Edmonton-based voice actor. I do a lot of things. Simping for Tiamat is one of them on Thursday nights as the Oathbreaker Paladin Mizio, who's trying very hard to get in good with the gods, maybe kill Tyr and have a good time with their friends. On Monday nights, you can find me playing a Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG, where I play Cheryl Da, a mysterious witchy woman from maybe Texarkana. You'll have to watch to find out exactly where she's from, because I've thought of it. And then besides that, on the internet, you can find me at a variety of different locations on my linked tree. You can find me on my Twitch, my Instagram, my TikTok. And then speaking of Twitch, my partner's actually been getting into streaming herself, actually. So if you want to, you know, support a local creator, a local to me at the very least, or a small creator, she'll be on, I believe, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or 12:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and usually on weekdays if you want to just hang out with someone while they play Life is Strange or any other horror games. I think that's it for today.
Fantastic. Shadow?
Hi, I'm Shadow, also known as the True Shadowmancer. You can find me here, obviously Thursday nights and occasionally on Sundays in gorgeous Theta. Uh, is that all of them right now? Yeah, that is.
Honest John.
Honest John ended. I'm getting that echo again. Uh, Wednesday nights, I run a game on Desperate Dice Rollers, which I'm including our server link for everybody who would like to come hang out with us. And Fridays, I run a learner's game for those who are learning how to play D&D. In addition, we are in the process of writing a source material game world by the name of Sasora, which is coming along great. And I'm currently looking for cultural advisors. So if any of you have any ideas and would like to have some input, feel free to DM me.
All right. Ruth?
I've got a burp stuck right in here, so if I stop talking at any point, that's why. So hi, I'm Ruth. I am playing a changeling Death Domain cleric. Super fun. I'm not simping for any of the gods currently. But you can find me here on Thursdays doing this, and eventually on Tuesdays. That's all I got.
Yep. And Rory.
Hello. Pardon me. My name is Rory. I'm playing Grunk, the Turtle Barbarian Warlock. And typically when I'm not here playing D&D with these awesome people, I'm potentially hanging out in the Discord, and perfect, Discord is in the chat. And I'm also posting music to SoundCloud. So I've been working on a few new songs. I'm hoping to get a project set up for release to Spotify and streaming platforms pretty soon. But that's kind of that's what I do when I'm not here. I make music.
Fantastic. And I guess we can finally head back in. But before we actually can go into the courthouse,
the burp came out. There was multiple, if anyone was concerned. We're good.
And on that note.
Yeah, before you all actually get to enter the court room itself, you see as Narfi boat appears, and he gets on. And he gets on and rides off, as he's done countless times before. And there are 2 guards at the doors, and they tell you, no animals. Looking at the 2 very large white wolves with you.
Who are you calling
Can I-
animals?
Those 2, the wolves, they can't come in.
There are emotional support wolves.
I'm sorry, I guess there's a rule about it.
Oh, there's always rules for speciesists.
I'm just a guard.
Yes, if you could just produce the documentation of this role, we will happily oblige.
Mizio, you get a message from Fenrir. It's fine. It's probably better if Hadi's not in there anyway. He won't kill anyone that way.
Might need some help killing, is what I say back in my head. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Losing
not
a lot of support
killing.
here.
This is not a place of killing. Just please trust me.
Okay. All right. Put my lawyer pants on and be good.
As Fenrir motions to Hati, and they decide to wait outside. When you come in, this room is huge. The seating area for what would be the I want to say audience, but that's not the right term.
Gallery.
For the gallery, thank you. Is extensive. And effectively the judge's sitting area is ornate. Probably to a point that really it shouldn't be. You do see you see 8 seats up there, but only as you take your seats, 5 figures come forward and take seats. You recognize out from the side walks in who would seem to be Gabriel, except for he's wearing a different suit. Instead of his regular all black, it's pinstripe.
I imagine this one doesn't have a sword hole through it either.
No. There is no evidence of a way to hold any weaponry. And the 5 figures that walk forward, you've already met one. Light is dead center. So here, on the 2 sides of him are 2 more. One you do recognize as Death. And he is on the left.
Okay.
After him is another entity, feminine in look. Her clothes are green, like plants. And she has a crown on of like flowers or just a bunch of different flowers. To the right, there is a kind of looks human at times, and then it changes and it looks like it's a different race and effectively.
Okay.
So each time you look at the entity, it changes, but they're wearing a black suit with a black shirt and a tie that changes for each species. The colors I kind of match whatever species they look like. And then after him, closest to Gabriel, you see an entity that you can't describe. The form changes constantly. There's no way to even describe it, because the moment that your eye kind of catches a glimpse of something, it's immediately different.
That's the entity known as
If Zoom hadn't cut that out, that would have been perfect.
The pale figure, it's not Gabriel, is that Light?
Yes.
Okay. And is it Adele's proceeding first, or is
Yes.
it?
She's
Marcus?
already
Okay.
standing up there.
Okay.
In the shackles that you technically brought her in.
Yeah. We'll keep within 10 feet of her. Kind of. I believe the argument that we used was that we were protecting her and ensuring that that she wasn't taken amorally or illegally from our protection.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
And since Grunk and I are her bodyguards, Jinx is getting as close as she possibly can.
Yeah, likewise. 'Cause his whole argument was that they
Yeah.
weren't gonna, get away with not giving him his bounty.
Okay. So yeah, you two got front row seats. And you each are kind of seated out like this. Oh, I put the wrong person with Jinx. I am so sorry. Oops. Okay. So they come forward and they look to you all, and the one in the middle starts. The proceedings of the continuation of trial 0002 or 1 has begun. Judge Light presiding. Alongside death, life, chaos, and order. As each of their names are called, death stands up next to him, life. On the right, it's order and then chaos.
The order is the shifting figure.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll get back to that. And Light looks down at you all. Let's get this over with. I know we have 2 on the docket today. Oh. Looks over to Death. You took him off? He had to leave. That makes my life easier. Amalgamation. You have been charged with treason. Again. You were released under supervision and lost supervision again. And you have decided to go back to helping a group that has been known to cause chaos and danger to our realm. Again. How do you plead? And Adele looks to you all, looks back. If you're saying that I wanted my freedom, then yeah, I'm guilty.
Say that. Never say that.
You see him kind of like get angry and clenched up and all right then. We have our executioner, if you would like to call him that. Gabriel, please walk forward as you see the individual come up.
That's a hell of a trial. From accusation to execution, nothing in
Objection
between.
is what Mizio says, stepping forward.
All right, we don't normally have objections, but I'll hear it out.
Yeah,
You
not
have stated,
surprised.
Your Honor, that
I'm gonna cast guidance on Mizio.
Sure. Thank you. You've stated that the amalgamation was charged with treason, that they were not convicted of treason, and you have not laid out the definition of their supervision or their current parole. Would you make the definitions and the proceedings of the previous case please available to her current representation?
Every time we bring the amalgamation in, since it is a weapon, as you do understand, it decides for some reason that it wants, I don't know, more than what it's created for.
Oh, heavens forbid that a thinking creature wants to better itself.
It's a weapon. I don't know how it can be thinking when it's a weapon.
Right, yeah, objection, Your Honor. First
Two.
off, yeah, don't give me your crazy court stuff. Let me give me my piece. First off, the accused, not yet convicted here, has a name and an identity and a life of their own. And this were to be a proper and respectful proceeding, you'd be respecting that fact, first of all. And then second, like my comrade said, you still haven't exactly defined the outcome of the previous case, let alone the definitions of the current accusations or potential sentence.
Well, the sentence for this one is the same as always. We purge, put it back into the supervision of Gabriel, where it goes back into training and is put back on track where it needs to be.
And you don't want to hear any witnesses, people who she's been around. And I mean, I'm just saying you could benefit.
Of
Gabriel,
course
with
they
your own eyes,
don't.
did you not see the individual before you enact plans of treason against the realm?
Well, it depends on who you're asking. Is treason against you be a lot more different than treason against the people that actually live here and actually care about it?
Nah, they just want to wipe its memory and control it. Anything
That's
that thinks
par for the
different than us,
course.
wipe it out.
We are doing what is right for the realm.
Yeah,
For
all
the realm or
races say
you?
that.
This is why I've always said for closed trials.
Yeah, it's easier to hide your sins against your own people when you can't see what you're doing.
If I could say something, I apologize, esteemed court. I, throughout all of my life, followed order. Gonna kind of bow towards order.
It takes the form of a dragonborn
good shit.
and greets you.
And in a lot of our proceedings, we were able to define a sentient species or being by conducting a certain test. So although it is in your mind currently that this weapon is not a sentient being, it is possible that life has a way of developing, of growing and evolving. And he kind of looks towards life and goes, is it not possible for beings to gain sentience and to have freedom of will And what is it? And what is the value of trying to squash such freedom, or will to talk and walk and exist?
She startles, and you kind of see the petals fall off of her. I didn't expect you to actually talk to me. Yes, so you see, that technically Adele is alive. Silence! You just hear light.
Yep. That's
Why are
the
you
way of it.
silencing the truth?
You all don't understand how dangerous the amalgamation is.
I understand how dangerous you are.
Oh,
There is
Death.
just so many aspects to this respected court, and I would love to hear their opinions. I can only think of one reason for you to have this amazing crew and collection of individuals, representations of existence behind you, and that is to ensure that they weigh their opinions and their actions for your consideration, Your Honor.
Light looks over to Order. And Order, although he looks very calm, looks back with a look of anger and disgust at this thought. What you servants don't understand is that our justice is different. Order, would you like to explain this?
I'd like to hear from Chaos.
I believe I am better suited.
Of course you do.
As Order sits up and adjusts their tie, you misunderstand the fact that we have evidence. And he knocks on the desk in front of him as you watch a literal stack of evidence just start to grow.
With all due respect, if she was really that dangerous, wouldn't we be dead?
Well, you see, and Chaos pops in. Actually, you have to understand that everything isn't black and white. Can you not interrupt me?
Yes, of course.
I-
Anything
I
with
like his
opinion just
vibe.
does. Yes.
I like his vibe. I wanna hear. I wanna hear it.
I see how the rules of this court are. If what somebody is saying doesn't jive with what you want to do, they're silenced. Yeah, that's justice.
You,
Oh, wait, no, that's not. That's
you
tyranny.
misunderstand. We are trying to protect you all. The weapon was
Kept
created
us from
by...
something we weren't afraid of?
I am surprised that you weren't. This amalgamation is highly dangerous.
To
I-
you.
I believe that you misunderstand our want to bring it back under our control.
Because you are afraid of it.
Because letting it go is too dangerous.
No, because free thought is
For
too
you.
dangerous, as you've already proven.
Your Honor, if I can interject here for a moment. Being entities of pure manifestation of concepts, there's no danger to you. If I'm correct in my knowledge, being immortal, unkillable beings, there's no danger to you from this, what you call a weapon.
At that, Aether actually pops up or pipes up behind you all. They're not the actual manifestations.
Oh, well.
Nah, they're just glorified titles.
Exactly. I was up on that council before, points the light, before your father tricked me. Got me to turn on my family and got me killed.
Now that's a case.
That
So
sounds
you-
like a role of succession to me.
So if you all don't mind, I'll be taking back my seat. And
Now the party's starting.
he steps up and looks to you all. I made a promise to Obi to protect you all. I'm gonna keep it. Get out of here now. Take your friends and get.
Ooh.
As much as I'd like to watch the fireworks,
He's about
I
to
know
throw
when
down.
I know when my
He's-
IQ is
He
given.
is going to throw down, and it's gonna be bad. He's telling you guys you are not ready for this.
We're
I'll respect
leaving
the
with
god.
Adele?
He's telling you,
This is out of character.
yeah, he's telling you, take her and get out
Okay.
now.
Jinx doesn't even like without a thought just grabs Adele and
I give him a bit of a nod and I cast Shield of Faith on him to give him a +2 to his AC if he's about to get into a combat. And he goes, right, we should leave then.
Yeah,
going to-
not in a position to be fighting these guys.
Seeing as this court is currently under siege, we will reconvene at a more safe juncture. And he's going to take his sword of sharpness and he's going to try and break the manacles that are holding Adele.
Are you sure about that?
The DM's asking me if I'm going to try and break the manacles.
Mm-hmm.
Mizio has an intelligence of 10. Is she going to try and stop me and tell me why that's a bad idea?
Yeah, because those manacles are magic and it will destroy your sword.
My sword is incredibly rare magic sword. That is called the Sword of Sharpness. So it is
I
in
know.
theory. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it breaks it.
Okay.
And,
The,
that's Mitsuo's thought process. That's not.
And you all wondered what happened to Excalibur.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you want, roll with it. Like I mean, if you want. Don't know how well this is gonna go, but go ahead.
Neither does Mizuo. He thinks it's a cool moment. He thinks he can cut it because his sword's super sharp. What would you like me to roll?
Roll for attack.
Okay.
The Gabriel runs between you all. And yeah, you guys would have to be really paying attention. He says to you all, come on, let's go. We need to get out of here now. I don't want to see a fight between a primordial and 5 gods.
I don't have any points of inspiration, so I can't re-roll this. I rolled a natural 1.
I'm so sorry.
So shatter my sword, Storykeeper. Describe what happens.
does he shatter his sword and hit me?
What? Oh.
No, what I feel like he would do is he stabs it in between the links and tries to break it like that, and it just shatters the sword into like almost glitter.
Oh. And he's just gonna put the handle in his bag and just grab the chains. Gabriel wants us to follow him? Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
He's leading you back out the back.
I give a nod to Woodja and just say in his head, when we leave here, we're going to try and kill him, right? In his mind.
You just hear cackling.
All right. Good. I'm pretty pissed off. I need to take my rage out on something. Yeah, I follow him.
Okay. Okay.
Hey there, Gabs. Where you going in such a hurry?
I'm gonna have you roll insight into this.
Just Woodja?
Yep. Or anyone that is around him when he says this.
Do you want me to as well?
With advantage.
Even though, okay.
Advantage to me or Jinx?
Jinx.
+9 with advantage?
Ooh. I'm gonna have Grunk just follow because I don't know where you went.
So that's going to be a 24.
Perfect. The voice that you hear is not Gabriel's. It's a darker, raspier voice.
So like hotter.
Sure, hotter.
You sure you shouldn't be wearing leather armor, Mizio?
Maybe that's what we'll be wearing out in the next part of the campaign. Whatever.
How do you make a ball gag for a dragonborn?
Just a really big ball.
Anyways, that's conversations
Yeah.
for me and my deity to discuss.
But he says, trust me, this only lasts for a few minutes. If they catch me, I'm dead.
Okay.
Jinx is going basically as fast as him.
And Jinx, you actually recognize the voice. This is a demon that you have not heard from or seen in a very long time.
Wait a second. Once we're out, we have some talking to do.
That's fine. And so Grunk is following as well.
Yes. Sorry, I had to run to the washroom real quick.
Oh, it's okay.
Currently running out of the courtroom.
Yes.
Perfect.
So as you all get outside, you get to watch him transform out of Gabriel into someone who's about 6 foot, 6'7", very muscular. He is wearing, I would effectively call it like an open bathrobe with like belly dancing pants. So he is very much showing off that he is
Cut.
very, yes.
He's just so cut. Wonderful.
Yeah. His skin is tan. His eyes are completely black. With silver white hair. And
We
he
get it.
Huh?
We get it. The dude abides.
Yeah. And he runs up to Jinx and just gives you this giant bear hug and picks you up. Jinxie! Oh, I missed you. I'm so
Where the
sorry.
fuck have you been?
Oh, after that last job, I had to go into hiding. Oh, that was so bad. Oh.
Well, maybe you should just get good and have an appearance that you can have until you die. Or, get knocked unconscious. It's a skill issue, really.
Not a skill issue. It's people recognize me.
I'm messing with you.
I'm sorry that I scared you all back there. My name's Marcus.
Well, friend of our friends is a friend to me at the very least.
Tamar told me that you guys were headed here and would need some help, and I'm kind of one of the only people that kind of forgot existed.
Good thinking.
That's gonna come in pretty handy.
Yeah, it didn't help that the last time, the last time I was here was on another case, but it's okay. It's okay. They totally didn't die painfully.
How do you two know each other?
Old work buddies. She works for my boss.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right, where are we headed?
Oh. What's the name of the city? Is it again? They get changed so often. I don't remember anymore.
Darkborough.
Hmm?
Darkborough.
That's it. Yeah.
Good.
A few thousand years ago, I think it was called like Waterdeep or something. I don't remember.
Oh. That's I recognize that name. Cool.
Yeah, I've been around for a really long time, so I've watched everything change very quickly.
Oh, how
Snowflake.
about we make ourselves scarce from here before the blowback from in there catches up with us?
Yeah, Snowflake, can you and she just holds up the chains. Can't stuck.
Oh wait, I've got a better sword. Let me give it a shot. I have an angelic greatsword.
You're
I'm
gonna
not,
try.
I'm not sure if angel magic is equal to Asgardian magic, but I'll give it a shot.
Save your
I had-
sword.
I had Asgardian magic.
Oh wow.
We saw what happened to the last one.
No, do
If
it.
need
I want to
be-
see if you could do it better than me.
Mizio, shush.
No,
It's very-
still got my hammer. It's fine.
Oh boy. Okay.
Break your sword. Break your sword.
That would make amazing storytelling if you rolled in that one too. Oh my lord.
I don't have any spells that can help me with this. Oh well. Yeah, I'll try and break them.
Let's go.
Just a roll to hit.
Yep.
Just gonna delete this sword of sharpness from my inventory. Would you roll?
How does a 30 find the chains?
It doesn't break your sword like Mizio's, but when you try and do the same thing, you watch as like a small chunk like flies out of your sword.
Oh jeez. Well, yeah, I guess breaking them the old-fashioned way is a lost cause. Oh well. I can buff it, right?
Hey, sure.
Hey, it didn't break, so
Does Mizio see that where the shard, like the chunk went? Can you like pick it up?
It's a large enough chunk like you could have watched its trajectory.
Yeah. He's gonna just like grab it and hold on to it for him. In the meantime,
Jinx,
we both have these wicked ass warhammers, though, and he takes out his really cool magic warhammer that he was using
How-
before the sword.
How about we find another way of doing this before you end up breaking your wrists?
No.
Jinx is gonna communicate to Ed, hey, at the courthouse, can you help? We need out.
Yeah, you get back. Yeah, I'll help you out, but what are you doing there?
Trying to stop friends from doing dumb shit, and I got into the dumb shit.
Great.
Sorry.
Great. Okay. Do you want to come here?
It gets us out. We can
Okay.
figure out where to go from there.
Jinx, you know this. It opens right up.
All right, let's go.
Better than hanging around here.
Run through.
Gonna go in last, making sure that everyone else gets through.
As you enter into Asmodeus's office. The same one that you were in very long ago now.
Trippy.
Isn't this where we started?
Yes, it is, my friends. Welcome back.
did you get a new paperweight? I can't remember. Just that one looks weirder than the last one did.
Yeah. It's the new paperweight, because you just said this. It's gonna be a hand just sitting there. Just the hand like cut off at the wrist.
Perfect.
Oh yes, you like that. I took it off of an angel.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
I thought it looked like somebody I used to know.
All right, so what are you all doing here?
Ask her.
Yeah, Portal, I guess.
And Marcosius, where do you need to go? Or any of you, where do you need to go?
Dark Burrow, I believe.
Right.
Yes.
That would be all right.
I can send you there. Just opens up the portal for you guys. Let
And
me.
Unless we want
I-
to go to that summoning circle that's between Negmore and Gazegate.
I mean,
Do you know where it is?
a summoning circle?
Ritual circle.
Wait a minute. Isn't that what we were trying to find this whole time?
I
All
mean,
those papers and shit.
if you have more
Yeah.
information than I do, I don't know exactly where that would be.
Well, you probably haven't been able to see the papers and stuff that we found. Like, kind of
No.
back into his shell and pull out the integration manual.
I thought we gave them all away.
I don't think we did because I have a second one.
Oh, okay. You've
I ha-
the
I
secondary
ha-
copy.
I had one from my own like weird, like time dilation office trap.
Jinx, as this is going on, like sits like on the edge of his desk.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere in here. Talks about a ritual circle.
Yeah,
Hang
he
on a
leans
second.
back.
Oh yeah, there it is. And he like flips it over to the second page and hands it over.
But it doesn't have a location for this summoning circle to take place.
Not that I've found in the papers. I don't think. I don't remember too much about it. I think we lost some of those papers along the way, or we gave them to a. What was it? Who did we give them to?
Damar, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's
I
it.
mean,
I think that it's a greater likelihood that it's near between Negmore and Gazegate. I believe we were trying to narrow it down, but if you can take us anywhere, then it's not a bad idea. We would like to get the chains off Adair first, though.
and he looks over to Adele. Please tell me that those aren't what I think they are. Looking to you all.
It depends on what you think they are.
Are those
Yeah.
chains from Asgard?
Yep.
You all decided to put the chains of Fenrir onto Adele.
It was her
Yeah.
request.
It's kind of our only option, unfortunately. Didn't have any extra
Right.
spare restraints or
You-
anything.
I do not have those keys. I know someone who does. But from my understanding, he's gone missing.
And that would be
Loki.
Yeah, it's true. Where did he end up?
We saw him not too long ago.
Well, could have been not too long ago. Who knows how?
You all came from the courthouse, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Time runs differently there.
Yeah, it's what I kind of figured. That's just peachy.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's since I last saw you, it's been years. The
Oh,
last I saw Loki was about a month ago.
well,
Cool.
that's good. Whereabouts was he?
He came to visit before he said he was going to go and try and find whatever information you all were looking for, find their location.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jigs, do you possess the ability to send Loki a message? See if that goes through, see if he's still alive.
Yeah, I can see. and she's going to cast sending.
Hmm.
Because if I'm correct, her and Ed sort of already have the. Never mind, it's fine. Just gonna send a message to Loki and be like, "Are you alive? Where are you? Need the keys to the chain. Let us know your coordinates."
You get back. Tamar has the key. I've gone searching for the location. I think I'm on the right track. Can't give coordinates, too dangerous.
All right. So he thinks he's on the right track. Tamar has the key. Too dangerous. Won't give us coordinates. So
Great. Tomorrow has the key.
We can link back up with Tamar. Get the key. Then go try and deal with this thing. Wherever it may be.
He did say he thought he had found it. But not near Neckmore. By Browfall.
Great.
I don't know if that helps. That was the last thing he said about where he was looking.
Well, that would be a direction to go once we've got Adele unlocked.
Okay.
We got that at least, yeah.
keep me updated.
I will definitely try. What is happening right now, from my understanding, they are very much trying. They are, I believe, as you would say, pushing forward. They lost on our front. Hell is back under my control.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Thank you. It is nice to have my office back.
Shall we push on?
Just be careful, you all. And he opens up the portal back up. If I'm to understand, you all are probably now enemy number one.
Hey, got to be best at something, right?
Of
I mean,
course.
I feel like we had got that little achievement a while ago, but you know, it's the
Are there any angels still alive?
They're making new ones every day.
I mean the archangels. Sorry.
I don't understand. They've never left.
Right.
Oh, you all don't know. The archangels are only titles. They can pull up an apprentice and wipe their memory, re-put in the old memories, and voila, you have the same entity.
Make the new one.
Correct.
It
With
just
the-
means it means we just get the joy of killing them all over again.
I mean, yeah, that's good for us. I mean, it just means that even the powerful soldiers are disposable.
Would the
Yeah,
new
that-
ones be as strong as the old ones, or do you think that they probably improved?
Probably yes. Probably
Fuck.
fixed some things, probably added new whatever they had.
Yeah, welcome to a tyrant's meat grinder.
As the leader of hell, is there any blessings or gifts you could bestow upon us before we leave?
I
Jinx is
mean,
gonna turn to him and give him like the most like goofy childlike smile.
I can give your weapons blessing.
Sure.
Does
A
that help?
trinket? A trinket, perhaps?
Or maybe an item, if there
Oh.
is something that you wish for me to bless.
He like takes
Is
out
that
the
the right
hammer with
term?
all the stuff hanging off of it. Kind of got a bit of a collection going on here.
Don't you already have mine?
Wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, I'll be damned. I got that one already.
You're collecting them like Pokemon.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him improving either my plate armor or my my warhammer.
Please remember that you are simping after Tiamat at the moment. That might piss her off.
You know, it's been a few years and she hasn't called me. If I start to feel my medallion burning, I will stop.
Okay.
If that's the way that gets communicated, I'll go, okay, hold off.
Roll Arcana for me.
Like I said, I am so smart. I'm gonna use that blessing that I got earlier. Not blessing, guidance. That is, oh god, that's an 11.
As he goes to reach out his hand, very quickly and very hot, the medallion starts to glow like a bright red, angry tone.
Something tells me Mama Dragon is not happy with you taking bed petals other than her.
If he starts to reach out, I'll just retract and go, I just wanted to know that you were still thinking about me, is what he says, like kind of like off to the side to Tiamat, and gets a little giddy.
I knew you were fine. I knew you were still alive. I was not worried. I believe in my champions. It's what you get back immediately.
I turn around and I go, I am a champion of Tiamat.
All right then.
Well,
good for you.
we all got to be something.
You've already helped out with my weapon.
I have.
Is there anything, like if you could buff my armor?
I mean, of course I can. And he'll do the same, and it appears with the sigil of Asmodeus. Chat, you're gonna kill me. And you, would you like a blessing?
I've been doing fine on my own so far.
All right. I will let you all take your leave. Just be cautious. The overworld is now going to be very dangerous for you. Topside is, from my understanding, is swarming.
In that case, he like holds up a finger for everyone to pause for a second. He's gonna run out because if it's the layout I remember when we first started,
It is exactly the same.
there's a store really close by that has really good cigars.
Yes, it is still there.
Yeah, he's running out to grab a new little box of cigars.
Before you run out, Grunk, is this going to get us into another fight with another shopkeeper?
I mean, if the whole not taking money thing is not a problem anymore, it probably shouldn't.
Well, then, yeah.
You all are my guest. And as you do have my sigil on your weapon, they will not have you pay.
Well, at least there's a good reason for it now.
Before it was just because they were afraid of Lucifer. Which, if
Yeah.
you all do see him again, looks around, he swaps sides. He's on our side now. After listening to reason and becoming unpurged, he has decided that we're not wrong.
Oh, certainly took him long enough, eh?
Better him than his brothers.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Give me just like 5 minutes, I'll be right back.
Of course. And it's the same as before. It's the same little, like, imp dude. Everything's the same.
Don't forget the brandy.
So as Grunt comes back, he opens the portal for you all. Back to the library. I believe from here on out, if you do try to reach out to me, remember, I don't know how secure our lines will be. So try to keep in code. All right? Talking directly to Jinx.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Very well.
See you soon.
It was nice seeing you all again.
Take care.
Who goes through first?
Mitsuo does.
Jinx is gonna go through last again.
Oh, we know how much she loves just seeing me come through there. So, yeah.
And Grunk?
I mean, if Jinx is going last, I'll just pop through whenever.
Okay. As you go through, you hear from in the back of the library just this very large groan. And the next words that you hear are from a voice that you know very well. I mean, could this be any punnier? Come on, Minnow, that was funny. As walking out is Tamar, followed by Poseidon. And Tamar's just looking at you all. This is why I didn't want to come here. And now we're here. And now my father won't stop telling fish puns. I'm now stuck with it.
Now, what do you
Oh.
mean? That like, as soon as he comes through the portal, I was like,
Are you
"Oh,
saying
no,
you're
what do you mean?"
floundering?
Oh, not you too. And he
elbows Wood in the side
I
and
mean-
walks up immediately to Poseidon and just gives him a
Not to carp on the subject.
like what movie is it? Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dylan, you son of a bitch, like handshake, that kind of.
Oh, Predator.
Oh yeah, he totally.
The Predator handshake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Predator handshake. Just
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
As Jinx walks through, she just goes, I'm not great at puns, but a pike didn't work. We need the key for the chains.
You hear. That's a good one, my dude.
Really? Cool.
And she just, Father, please just go sit down somewhere. I need to work. As she pulls the key out, places it next to the chains, and you watch them undo. Please don't do that again.
Which one?
The chains. Please don't. And she
I
puts
mean,
the key away.
is there a
Oh,
way to make another one of those keys or something?
Nope. Only one can exist at a time.
Oh. Slight design flaw, but yeah.
I see you're missing friends. Again.
They're
What happened?
all right. They just separated. They're doing their own thing.
All right, good. Was worried that it was for a worst case scenario.
No.
I was about to say, isn't that pretty standard at this point? And then I just remembered that, came from
I mean, worst case scenario, there would have been a big explosion. And you probably would have heard it from here.
I mean,
Best case scenario is 5 judges are getting their asses whooped and they're learning the meaning of justice.
well, I mean, Obi's friends seem to have a pretty strong conviction about teaching him, so
so I guess you
that's the
met
case.
Aether.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yes, he has a very strong conviction over, I guess, the truth, considering what happened to him.
Yeah, that makes sense. He gave us a bit of a preview of a kind of a crazy story he's got.
And you just see Poseidon at the name of Aether kind of shut down.
Thought he had left, but
Great then. Now that we got the chains off Adele,
Yes, what is your plan?
Loki was in Browfall, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was. Asmodeus said he's looking for the ritual site, kind of
close to it.
disappeared off. Last communication he heard was he was near Browfall. Yeah.
Well,
That
then,
is the last
Not
place
what I
that
was
we have
expecting.
as our, from my understanding from our letters, but you all need to prepare.
Oh yeah.
or what?
Browfall is surrounded. From our scouts, is one of the last few bastions of safety. It's not controlled by any deities, but only servants like yourself.
Well, that
Oh.
makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Yes, but that also means that they are fighting.
Well, I mean, as we tend to do, and there's an oppressive force. But what's it like? Like you said, like fully surrounded.
There are 2 battlefields surrounding it currently. And from my understanding, there's, if not full-on patrols, at least partial ones coming through every day, picking dissenters off the streets. They're effectively, because they can't take Browfall down for an unknown reason, even to myself. They've been trying. And every time, something has fought them off.
Something like a creature.
Possibly a creature, possibly a military force, we don't know.
Oh, wow. I mean,
That's
it seems
why
like it's on our side, though, right? Like it's
it seems
batting
to,
away at the angels.
it's keeping away anything with with aggression. Anything that it thinks is going to hurt, I guess, its home. hunting grounds?
Oh, it's more like a territorial thing.
Possibly. We don't know.
Well, then, we're going to have to find out if we got to go there.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's why I'm asking for you to be careful, because we truly don't know.
Oh, what do you think we need for the
If
journey
I'm
or whatever? Once we get there, probably need like some kind of
what you will need is
cell phone or
effectively
something.
if you need a night's rest, please take a night's rest. Make sure your weapons are up to par. Just understand that if I'm correct from the reports, what it sounds like is another destroyer monster.
Oh,
And
You
we
don't
don't
know much
exactly have ours with us.
Well, you have Adele.
yeah, that's true. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, it can't be that bad. We've gotten the other ones on our side already.
Hey, yeah,
Most-
let's collect them all.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, most are well tempered and most get along pretty well with the rebellion, so. You all would like to go to Browfall then? Or at least. I'll put you in the next city. We do have a friend there.
Yeah, as close as you can get us, because, right now all the signs are pointing to Browpal. Loki went there, he disappeared. This thing is guarding its territory there. And maybe the ceremonies.
Yeah, as close as we can safely get at the very least.
We have a friend in the small town next. But I will warn you, she can be very tricky. Well, they can be very tricky.
Like the one to the west?
Yes.
Like the small, like the kind of hamlet over the bridge?
Not over the bridge. On the side with Browfall.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And does this friend of yours have a name?
They do. Their name is Hecate.
All right, another dark sorceress. Why am I not
All right.
surprised?
She is a friend. And she is on our side. But they, as you all well know, are not easily swayed. When they have their mind set, it is set. And if she doesn't let you leave, you will be stuck in her town until she lets you. So
She
please
might
do
not-
not upset her.
She might not let us leave.
Yes, you have to understand she is of three minds. I guess I can explain it as best.
Oh, so it's like it depends on the day if we get the friendly one or the not so friendly one.
Correct. If you get, I hope that today is a maiden day and not Crone Day.
That's what I thought. Maiden, matron, and crone.
Yes. Matron is rather kind and Crone is not as kind.
Hey, is there any baked goods or cookies or something we can bring? Bottle of wine, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea, like some kind of an offering or something.
Yes.
I mean,
Small children cooked it, baked into cookies.
well, we don't have that, but I do have wine and alcohol.
Mizio, Mizio, you sure your lady's going to be happy with you bringing wine to another lady?
What if
But
I
what she
bring
needs-
her the wine and a +9 persuasion?
what
Not
she
metagaming at all.
what she truly likes is magic. If you can show her a spell that she has not seen before, she'll generally let you go.
Bet.
I mean, you could make that work, I imagine.
She wants to see cool tricks. We can show her cool tricks.
Oh, look at
Right.
me.
Do we want to leave in the morning?
I
That's
believe that would
probably
be best. Rest. Fix yourselves up. If you make sure that if you are working with another deity, that they will not get upset for you entering Hecate's realm.
Yeah, give a little call to Tiamat.
Yep.
Cut my hand on like the shard that's sticking out the handle of the sword of sharpness that I've broken and shattered. Do the ritual. Kind of sit down and go, I'm going to be interacting with another being tomorrow. Just wanted to let you know that it's purely professional.
And which one is it?
I believe they called them Hakati.
Oh. Then let me warn you, servant. My
Of
champ.
course.
The maiden loves to bring in young men like yourself. The matron will treat you as her child, and the crone will treat you as a stranger. Her magic is not something I can touch. If she gets upset and curses you or your friends, I will not be able to help. I know few that will be able to. So be careful tomorrow, champion.
Thank you, my goddess. It's probably gonna have like a nice bath, just like relax a little bit on the beach, because this is like a beach town, right?
Yep.
Sick.
Jinx hasn't had any problems with Ed and her talking to other deities this
Yeah,
far, so she
Ed's always been
assumes it'll be
chill.
fine.
Is Poseidon still in the library? Like,
Oh
just
yeah,
hanging out somewhere?
he's just happy. He's so happy at the moment.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I'll walk out a little bit. Hey, Big P, going to tomorrow. We're going to, oh, is it? I think like Hecate's town. Is that cool by you?
Oh, little dude, it is fine. Just be careful with my sister. She's a little bit.
Yeah, kind of had a guess at that one. And speaking of which, well, not really, but unrelated. You seem to be in a pretty pleasant mood most of the time.
Well, little dude, it's official. My little minnow's back home.
I mean, that's pretty exciting.
I couldn't be more happy to just have her back here safe.
He's just gonna like hang out and kind of just talk shop with Poseidon
He's-
for a little bit.
He will talk to you about Tamar the entire time, telling you like stories about when she was young, and every so often you just hear a groan from her on the other side of the room.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna go talk to Tamar.
Yep, she is basically keeping her face into books and just scanning them, and then every so often she'll hear Fishbone and just go.
All right. I'm going to start off by apologizing for mine and instigating. But I
Yes.
realized something.
Hmm.
I need your help finding magic in this library that Hecate has never seen before. Because look at this group. Our most original spellcaster blew himself up.
I see how it is. It's fine.
I mean, yes, you do lack in spells. What are you looking for? I may be able to give you something for at least a little bit to use.
You said magics she has never seen before.
Yes?
I imagine that category has a very small definition.
Yes.
So, look, I'm a fighter, not a spellcaster. This is far out of my purview.
So, what were you thinking then? Who of your friends would be able to hold or use a spell that would impress her?
This is the mother of black magic. So I'm imagining things of the paladin's nature aren't really going to impress her.
Probably not, no.
Nah, that leaves Jinx. So something clerical, something dark.
I mean, as of right now, I can make multiple people, I don't know, dance. But that's command.
Yeah.
She's definitely seen it before.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's not anything that's going to impress her. But dark magic,
Specialty.
I seem to recall legends of her liking turning people into pigs and sheep. The Thursday curse has kicked in.
Yep, the Thursday TV Future Curse.
We're
It's
back.
okay.
We're back. We're back
Yay.
from metagaming. Good. Now
It is
that we have a plan.
It is okay. This is Deviant Futures, and we're cursed horrifically.
Mm-hmm.
You are not a producer for us unless something has failed. So welcome
Or a
to being a
player.
producer, Hellhounds.
Anyone remember Nick's internet?
Yeah, exactly. If Nick isn't here, then it goes on to the
Robo Nick.
producer.
True.
Okay. Oh,
All right. So coming back, the party is coming up with a plan of what kind of magic to show Hecate.
So, is Tamar able to help us locate a very, very old spell from maybe a different universe, like Wujo was asking for, like
Steve
a different edition of the universe, perhaps.
Steve pulled up True Polymorph and Shape Change for you guys. And she even says, I don't know if this will help.
goodness, I can barely read some of this stuff. I
Um,
mean, I feel like this is the shape change one, right? Yeah, it is. This one's not like an illusion. You
no.
actually change your form. That would be pretty impressive, I think. Depends on what she's seen, I suppose.
She has seen quite a bit. I mean,
Yeah.
she has had entities of all kinds coming to her for blessings and the like.
Yeah.
And even if I were to drop you in the city across the river, those are the fates that have that town. And you have to solve a riddle for them to get across the bridge into Hecate's town. It doesn't help.
Yeah.
We can
How
try
smart are
with
we
Hecate.
feeling?
I don't particularly feel intelligent any which day.
Oh, I mean, going through the whole thing of doing the riddle, it's just like the mother said, it's kind of a waste of time. Just gets us into the same city we're gonna probably have troubles in.
Because her riddles all are hard, and there are 3 of them.
I mean, either way, we're gonna have to show a spell she's never seen before. One way is just skipping a step.
Correct.
All right, maybe what we do, if we're allowed to have this a scroll of true polymorph or shape change. It says on this description of true polymorph that you can use it on an inanimate object. So maybe we go full absurd and we turn a chair into a dragon or something and we make it dance on the spot. There's not a great chance that she's seen someone turn a particular inanimate object into a other particular impressive beast.
Yeah, I mean, that could certainly work. I could see that being a unique sight.
And then, who knows, maybe we have another creature on our side.
All right, here's what I'm going to rain on your parade. You're talking about a spell that animates something and makes it look like something else. That's just an animate object with an illusion on it.
True polymorph.
Polymorph is still. I am imagining the goddess of magic has seen it.
It's just a particular use application. Has she seen a mushroom get turned into a blue dragon?
This is the goddess whose favorite form of punishment is polymorphing mortals into mundane creatures.
Her favorite is pigs. By far.
What if we make
Maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. Maybe we need to have a combination of spells at the same time. Maybe something she has not seen yet. Because as you keep saying, the goddess of magic. I'm sure it's going to be hard to find one thing she hasn't seen.
This is true. But this is what we need to consider. And this is what I was referring to about needing imaginative spellcasters.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, my kind of purview of magic is pretty slim. It's more of just an extra to my melee weapons.
More or less same. Besides the ability to command people, cure people, animate dead, bestow curses.
So let me do what I did, what I was created for, because my creator was a lazy bastard, and dig through this library and see what I can come up with.
Sure.
Meanwhile, y'all commune with whoever you're going to self-commune with, or work on your own combinations and see what you can come up with.
If you'd like my help with anything, let me know.
How are you at researching spells?
I can see what I can do.
I mean, it's no less harm than if you just sat around with your thumb up your rear end singing deities.
Yeah, and I don't see myself having much fun in that, so
Less
I'll look for
entertaining,
something.
but
Jinx, you can help me in researching and seeing if I can even get you all into the city. Worst case, you will be entering across the bridge. Remember, this is Hecate. The city may be guarded by magic itself.
right then. Since we all have things to do, why don't we get to it?
Agreed. Jinx, as you begin looking through the information that Tamar has on Hecate, you realize there's no way that you're going to get into that city. It's heavily guarded by all types of magical protections, and there's obviously a reason why the angels haven't gotten there. As night passes and the sun rises again, you all get the news that you guys won't get to Hecate City. Tamar can't get you in.
What's going on?
As you know, she is, you've said it multiple times, Queen of Magic. And she goes to open a portal, and you watch her open it correctly, but it's almost like it can't keep a form until it disintegrates upon itself and it's gone.
So she's blocking transportation magics.
Correct.
How close can you get us?
To the city with the fates.
You can only transport us to cities, eh? Okay.
I mean, I can transport you closer, but you'll be surrounded before you can even take your first step.
Yeah. There's no real-
Anyone else feel particularly smart? If the riddle's tricky, I might need some help.
I mean, if it's the closest we can get to where we need to go, then I guess that's all we got.
We got
Gotta make
fates
do
on
with
one.
what's available.
Yeah, the fates on one side, sisters on the other. Why not? Let's take a chance. Roll the dice.
All right. I will get you all as close as I can. And I'm, again, sorry for this.
Nothing you can do.
Thank you
about it.
for your help.
There's just sometimes that other magics are better than mine. And she opens the portal to a very, very small town. It has 2 or 3 buildings, and you can see the bridge. And that's it.
The hamlet.
Start slowly walking the direction that we need to go.
You got that scroll?
If I was able to take it, absolutely.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Oh, yes.
Hard to tell where I'm looking here in the camera.
Are you talking to Adele? Is that who you're asking?
Talking to you directly above me.
Who's directly above you on your screen?
You are.
Okay. I can't see your screen, so.
Well, you look at the Twitch. I'm directly
Oh,
above you there too.
I didn't see. I'm not looking at Twitch. Remember, I don't look at Twitch. I don't look at Twitch chat. I can't. It's too dangerous.
Over here. There we go. You're right there.
So,
Oh wait, no, that's Mizio up there. You're on the other side of me.
okay. Oh, yes, you do have the scroll of threefold boon.
Perfect. Hope
It
she
took you-
likes puns.
Took you a while to copy it all, but you have it. As you walk in, you hear a voice. So 4 come in. How many leave? A question of mine to answer, please.
4.
I'll ask 3 riddles. Answer each right. You'll move along and be all right. Fail. Consequences will be dire.
Then let's have at it.
To begin, what gets broken without being held?
A promise,
Correct.
also known as an oath. Smiles.
I can be correct, made, told, played. What am I?
Could you repeat that?
I can be correct, made, told, play. What am I? I will not repeat again.
Racked, made, told, played.
Can I roll like a wisdom check or something?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, it's simple. It's a
Awesome.
joke.
Yeah.
That is correct. And she takes a moment to look at you all. I see confusion on your face. There should be 3 in this place. Are you not worried why you only see 1?
came across my mind.
As you are 3 in 1. You are the maiden, the matron, and the crone.
That is incorrect. We are fate. My
No.
sisters are about. Watching.
Hey, I didn't say my knowledge of mythologies was perfect.
And this figure finally steps forward enough for you all to see its face. It's missing its eyes.
The Stygian sisters. Okay.
One eye shared among 3. If you can find our eye, you'll find our last riddle.
I guess locate object on a gross witch eye.
Have you seen the eye? Don't you have to see the object first?
It's just a specific object, so I'm going to try and locate a detached eye.
Not detached, but okay.
Well, like it's detachable, if that makes sense. Like I'm
Yeah.
thinking of one that's not properly connected.
Okay.
Like have I seen an eye outside of its socket before?
No,
I feel like we're looking for another fate.
You like this one?
Oh yes, like shit. It has to be. Ah, that is fair. Okay.
If it were that simple, she wouldn't have given it as a challenge. Izio. Aren't
Yes.
you paladin types have an ability to kind of sense creatures around you?
Yes, I do that quite a lot.
Yeah, it's how you sniffed me out.
He's going to look and I guess in this area, there's not a lot of things, but he's gonna
There
walk.
are 3 houses.
Okay.
And she's
It-
just standing right in front of the bridge. And it's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he's gonna walk within 60 feet of the houses, and then he's gonna use divine sense to try and locate any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
I guess they count as celestial. No, they count as undead. Yeah, they count as undead. So you realize that she's standing in the middle. The 2 sisters are in the houses right here. So like
Okay.
road, houses.
House on the left and house on the right.
Yep.
One each.
Yep.
I suppose let's go to the one on the left first.
Or we could divide and conquer. When 2 of us go left, you go right.
All right.
Frank, you just bought some cigars.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go have a smoke.
All right.
I'll split off with Gronk and smoke a cigar.
All right, Jinx, it looks like you and I are going to the other house.
All right, let's go.
So Grunk and Mizio went left or right?
Left.
And I guess Woodja and Jinx went right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went Dexter.
So Grunk and Mizio, you enter, and there is another identical woman standing in there. She hasn't gotten close enough to show you her face yet.
like taps like the siding of the door frame. Goes, hello.
You wish to know if I have my eye? Then answer you will. What can be touched but can't be seen?
Oh. Can be touched but cannot be seen.
I will allow you guys to private message using Zoom chat if someone
Ooh.
else knows it. 'Cause it looks like
I've got I have an idea, but it's like kind of on a technicality, so I don't know if it's actually good or not.
Chat said emotions, so touched my heart. How about that?
That was yeah, that was my idea as well.
you're actually right. It is someone's heart. I
Oh,
do not
wow.
have the eye, but my sister does. Jinx and Woodja, you guys enter the right. It is the same exact woman, and again, you cannot see her face.
How many fingers am I holding up?
That's not how this works.
With
You
a
get
shot.
to answer a riddle, and then we'll see. I welcome the day with a show of light. I stealthily came here in the night. I bathed the earthy stuff at dawn, but by noon, alas, I'm gone.
You're a shadow.
You're incorrect. Do you need another?
Not in character. I did not hear the full thing.
I welcome the day with a show of light. I stealthily came here in the night. I bathed the earthy stuff at dawn, but by noon, alas, I'm gone.
I was mistaken. You're the dew.
Much
You glisten in the morning light and fade by the time the high sun rises.
My sister did say that you all were smart. Better than the other group we had at the start.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Do be careful. Hecate draws near. I fear that she may be in bad cheer.
Well, maybe we'll have something that'll brighten her day.
I wish you all luck on your journeys further. And all
Thank
three
you.
just disappear.
Creepy.
Just a little bit.
So what do you do? The way is clear.
Move forward.
So we start going.
Yeah, off we go, I guess.
We're off to see the witch, the wonderful witch of. What is the name of this town anyway?
Doesn't have one technically.
All right.
Yeah.
So Tiamat was saying that the maiden loves young men. The matron will treat us as children, and the crone will treat us as strangers.
Of us, the maiden, we're screwed because there's no young man amongst us.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, in a sense, you're right. Yes, fingers crossed we get the right one then.
I can make a young man. I can turn into one.
Do you want to be a young man just before we go there, just in case to beef up our chances?
Oh, I mean, you never know. Could be
I
handy.
mean, yeah. Why not?
But I mean, also an ancient deity of magic could probably see that.
She probably might have true sight.
And right before we're going to cross the bridge, I know it's early, but we're going to bring down the curtain for tonight.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much.
Mizio gets on Zelakis and then just flies off for the next 5 sessions.
Well, I will say we don't have, no, I think we have next week. But after that, I'm gone for like 2 weeks.
Okay,
So we'll be going on hiatus for a little bit of a break anyway.
that's fun.
But yes, thank you guys so much for coming and watching. Now I can look at chat. Let's see how bad it is.
It's fun.
Yay. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to chat. Thank you to my players who, yeah, thank you for going along with my insanity.
Thank you to Sarah for bringing us this insanity.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Thank you, producer Hellhounds, for
Yes, thank you to our awesome
Fueling.
producer for dealing with the Deviant Futures curse.
Yep.
Yes, I'm so sorry. The curse ended up getting you. And to those in the future watching, thank you. If you liked it and you watched up to here, please ring the bell. Because there's no knowing when these go up next.
You want to make sure you get notified.
Yeah.
Let me in your DMs.
So yeah, you know the routine, like, subscribe, come
Yep.
join the insanity.
Yes. Because the rule here on Dirty 20 Gaming is anyone that wants to play gets to play. And anyone that wants to DM gets to DM. And as we always say, please be nice to each other. Night, y'all.
Bye.